who you become is more important than what you get. Motivation shows up when you feel inspired. Discipline shows up when you don't. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is intentional. On the days you're tired, distracted, or doubting yourself, discipline is the reason you still move forward. You don't build greatness by waiting to feel ready. You build it by showing up anyway. When motivation fades, discipline carries the weight. And in the end, discipline doesn't just change your habits, it changes your identity. And in the end, discipline doesn't just change your habits, it changes your identity. You stop asking how to stay motivated because you no longer rely on feelings. You become the kind of person who does the work, no matter the mood, no matter the excuse. Discipline turns effort into character, character into standards, and standards into results. This is no longer about trying. This is about who you are now. You don't negotiate with yourself anymore. You don't wait for the perfect moment. You act because that's who you are now. Discipline becomes your language. Silence becomes your focus. Progress becomes your proof. While others wait for motivation to return, you keep moving. No applause, no excuses, no shortcuts, just daily execution. And one day, without announcing it, you realize you didn't just reach the goal. You became the person who was always meant to. There is no finish line, only alignment. Alignment between what you say and what you do when no one is watching. This is where discipline lives, not in hype, not in noise, but in repetition. Boring, unseen, relentless. And over time, that repetition sharpens you. Your standards rise. Your tolerance for excuses disappears. Your presence changes the room. You no longer chase results. Results recognize you. Because discipline didn't just build your success, it built your gravity. You stop proving. You stop explaining. Your consistency speaks before you do. Discipline simplifies everything. Fewer words, fewer reactions, clearer decisions. You move with purpose, not urgency. Calm, prepared, unshakable. While the world chases speed, you master direction. And slowly, inevitably, people begin to feel it. While the world chases speed, you master direction. And slowly, inevitably, people begin to feel it. Not because you demand attention, but because standards create pressure. This is what discipline does. It doesn't make you loud. It makes you undeniable. You no longer rush outcomes. You trust the process because you are the process now. Discipline has removed the need to impress. What remains is precision. Every action deliberate, every decision clean, every day accounted for. You don't chase validation, you attract respect because consistency compounds quietly and power grows best in silence. This isn't obsession, this is control. And when the moment finally comes, when results surface and eyes turn, you don't celebrate loudly, you nod. Because you know the truth, this was never luck. This was discipline, applied daily without negotiation. By now, discipline is no longer something you practice. It's something you embody. You don't feel pressure. You create it. Your presence is steady. Your pace is controlled. Your focus doesn't fracture. You understand something others don't. Results are not chased. They are earned in advance. Earned in the mornings no one sees. Earned in the routines no one applauds. Earned in the choices you make when quitting feels reasonable. And that's the difference. Most people wait to feel strong. You build strength through repetition. Most people seek confidence. You earned certainty through action. So whatever comes next, challenge, resistance, doubt, it doesn't move you. Because discipline didn't prepare you for success. It prepared you for permanence. Permanence means you don't fear collapse. You've already rebuilt yourself too many times. You know what effort costs. You know what discipline returns. So, you move forward without drama, without urgency, without noise, just standards, executed daily. If everything were taken tomorrow, you wouldn't panic. Because discipline is portable. It travels with you. It rebuilds whatever it touches. And that's the final truth. Motivation may ignite the spark, but discipline becomes the fire. Unfading, unnegotiable, yours. There's no need to announce your discipline. Those who have it recognize it instantly. It shows in how you sit with silence, how you handle pressure, how you keep moving when progress feels invisible. You don't romanticize the struggle anymore. You normalize it. Because discipline was never meant to feel heroic. It was meant to feel inevitable. Day by day, choice by choice, you removed randomness from your life. What remains is clarity. And clarity creates momentum. Momentum creates inevitability. So when others ask how you did it, you won't give a speech. You'll give a pattern. Because discipline didn't just take you somewhere motivation couldn't. It made sure you could never fall back. There is no relapse into who you used to be. That version no longer fits your standards. You've outgrown chaos, outgrown inconsistency, outgrown the need to feel inspired. Now you operate from structure, not rigid, refined. You know when to push, when to wait, when to walk away without explanation. Because discipline taught you restraint, and restraint is power. You don't react to life, you respond with intention. And that's when things begin to bend. Opportunities align. Resistance weakens. Outcomes follow. Not because the world changed, but because you did. Discipline didn't make life easier. It made you stronger. And strength, sustained long enough, becomes destiny. Destiny isn't dramatic. It's built quietly, through decisions no one claps for. By now, discipline has stripped away illusion. You see clearly. You understand that freedom isn't found in options, but in self-control. So, you choose less, but you choose better. Your days are intentional, your energy protected, your focus uncompromised. You no longer ask, is this worth it? You ask, does this align? And if it doesn't, you walk away without hesitation. Because discipline gave you something rare, the ability to stay centered in a distracted world. And that is the quiet advantage. Not temporary, not fragile, permanent. Discipline is what remains after desire has been tested. It doesn't rush outcomes, it respects time. You've learned that consistency is not intensity, it's loyalty to the process. So, you show up clean. No excuses, no emotional negotiations, just execution. Your confidence is quiet now. Not because it's weak, but because it's proven. You don't need to win every moment. You just don't lose the standard. And that's why pressure no longer breaks you, it sharpens you. Because discipline doesn't push you forward, It holds you steady, and steady, sustained long enough, becomes unstoppable. You don't seek intensity anymore. You seek continuity, because continuity is where mastery lives. Small actions, executed daily, without exception. You understand that greatness isn't built in breakthroughs. It's built in maintenance. So you protect the basics. Sleep, focus, standards. You don't overreact to setbacks. You adjust. You don't celebrate wins loudly. You reset. Because discipline taught you something rare. Progress isn't fragile when it's rooted in structure. And structure creates freedom. Freedom to move calmly while others panic. Freedom to advance while others hesitate. That is the edge. Quiet, controlled, enduring. And slowly, without you noticing, discipline becomes your default. You wake up aligned. You move with intention. You end the day without regret. There's no inner debate anymore. No bargaining with comfort. No waiting for the right mood. The work gets done. Because that's the agreement you made with yourself. You've learned the control isn't about force. It's about clarity. Clarity on who you are. Clarity on what you tolerate. Clarity on what you refuse to compromise. So when life tests you, and it will, you don't tighten, you don't break, you hold. Because discipline has already trained you to stand steady in uncertainty. And that steadiness becomes your signature. Not loud, not rushed, unmistakable. Unmistakable, not because you demand recognition, but because your presence carries weight. You've learned to move slower, not from hesitation, but from certainty. Every step measured, every word intentional, every commitment honored. You don't react to noise anymore. You let it pass, because you know where you're going and why you're going there. Discipline has taught you patience. Not the passive kind, but the kind that holds pressure without leaking focus. So, when opportunity appears, you're already prepared. No scrambling, no improvisation, no second guessing, just alignment. And alignment creates momentum that doesn't fade. This is no longer growth. This is stability in motion. And that, more than speed, more than talent, is what carries you forward, relentlessly. Relentlessly, but never recklessly. You've learned the difference. Force exhausts, discipline sustains. So you conserve energy. You choose your battles. You move only when it matters. There's no fear of being left behind. You're building something that doesn't rush. Because what you're creating isn't momentum. It's foundation. A foundation that holds under pressure. That doesn't crack when tested. That doesn't disappear when attention fades. And as time passes, people won't remember the moments you struggled. They'll remember the presence you became. Calm, grounded, unmoved. That is where discipline takes you. To a place motivation could never sustain. And when everything settles, when the noise fades and the room goes quiet, you remain. Not because you were the loudest, not because you moved the fastest, but because you were consistent when no one was watching. Discipline shaped your days shaped your character, and your character shaped your future. There is nothing left to chase, nothing left to prove, only standards to maintain, only work to continue. And that is the final truth. Motivation may start the journey, but discipline decides who arrives and who stays. Fade out, no announcement, just presence.